What's up guys, JM here. Today we'll be covering Chapter 5 of the Aganau If. Chapter 4 of the Aganau If ended with Subaru beheading Betelgeuse. Chapter 5 picks up exactly from where we left off with Subaru looking at the corpse. Is he dead? Subaru confirms that Betelgeuse's body wasn't moving at all, he was definitely dead. Subaru's heartbeat also has slowed down and he doesn't feel anything. He did not expect to see Betelgeuse this soon, but at last his goal was complete. Subaru struggles to move as his body was extremely bruised. He was glad that his trump card paid off in the end, but it was too short to let out all of the emotions that he had bottled up inside for the past 20 years. I did it. As Subaru finished that sentence, he felt a chill come up his spine. What the hell? Subaru notices a black hand about to strike him. What the? Subaru manages to jump back and avoid the attack. What the hell is that? Subaru looked at Betelgeuse's corpse. It was still missing a head and he was certainly dead. Then a figure comes out of the depths of the forest. It was a witch cult member. What? The witch cult member begins laughing. Ah, my brain, it trembles. The witch cult member takes off their hood. It was a red-haired girl with a crazed look on her face. Hey, what the hell are you? Subaru notices that the woman's face looks very similar to Betelgeuse's. Subaru could tell that this woman was Betelgeuse. Death by fingers. Fingers? I am a finger. I am a rewarder of love. A faithful and diligent apostle who carries out trials and follows the guidance of love. You're slothful, aren't you? A copy that acts exactly like him? No. You're Betelgeuse. Yes, I am the Synarch Bishop representing sloth. Betelgeuse from Ane Kanti. What kind of trick is that? I'm not obligated to tell you that. The power of sloth, the invisible hand. Countless of black arms spout from the body of the woman. Even though Subaru could deflect some of the hands, there was no way for him to avoid them all. Due to his broken leg and all of the wounds on his body, the black hands easily overwhelmed Subaru. They grab and snap his right arm. They grabbed his stomach and tore his abdominal muscles. Subaru screams in pain. The pain was so intense that he could barely keep his sanity. Betelgeuse. But Betelgeuse was busy looting his own corpse. He found what he was looking for, his blood-stained gospel, and he held it over his head. Have mercy on my sloth, for the unfaithfulness of this body that cannot repay love. The gospel is a testament to love, the vice that has been polluted with my shallow blood. The woman's eyes were peeled and tears were pouring out. She drops to her knees and begins slamming her face into the ground repeatedly. Blood began pouring out of the woman's forehead, but she showed no signs of stopping, even when a sharp stone fell on her and pierced one of her eyes deeply. Oh, love. Thank you, love, for blinding my eye. It's a huge pain that pierces my brain. It hurts. The test of pain. My slothfulness must be chastised, trained, taught, and must make me diligent. More trials for me. More love. Subaru could barely understand what Betelgeuse was saying. His eyes were swollen and his entire body was screaming in pain. Subaru still held his broken sword in his prosthetic hand. More. I can't be diligent without trials. Judge me for my slothfulness. Subaru screamed and jumped at Betelgeuse with the last of his strength. The broken blade gouged out the neck of the woman's body. Damn it. It was shallow. Before the second blow could be delivered, the invisible hand caught Subaru in the face while the woman's body rolled onto the ground. Oh my god. With a sword sticking out of her neck, the woman flipped through the gospel, staining half of her body with the flowing blood. After all, death that is not written. The woman walked towards Subaru, who could not move a finger. Aren't you still arrogant? After all, you're a very mysterious person. How can you be so favored and yet not realize this love? I can't help but think that it was her will that you were once saved in that situation. Is it premature of me to think so? It may be so. But, yes, if you become diligent, light judgment is urgent. Trials, what you need more than anything else, is a test. By doing so, you will be able to love her. You can know love by loving and be loved. You understand, don't you? The loving embrace of death? I hope that you will be an apostle of love. It seems that this body is reaching its limits. What kind of slothfulness is it for me to reach the limit with this level of testing in progress? Betelgeuse begins to start walking away from Subaru. Subaru slowly lifted his head, and he let out something that could not be described as a word or as a moan. He continued to emit them. Anger, frustration, sadness, and other emotions don't hold their shape in the consciousness of my job. Subaru feels a strong urge to scream, even though he can't. Then he blacks out. He's a real pain in the ass, in fact. And that sums up Chapter 5 of the Aganau If. Wow, Subaru got his ass beat. I mean, to be fair, he was already worn down from fighting the other witch cult members and he had a broken leg. So I'm not really surprised. He also didn't know that Betelgeuse could take over other bodies. Subaru really wasn't prepared for this fight at all, huh? We were also left with the cliffhanger of Beatrice arriving at Subaru's location. I assume she's going to heal him and save his life, otherwise this would have been a really short If story. Perhaps she will decide to help him in his quest to kill Betelgeuse. It will be interesting to see where the Aganau If goes from here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.